Yo, VIP, let's kick it. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Alright, stop. Sit down and listen. Now we're on a brand new mission. Logarithms, they don't sit right. Turn on your brains and we'll show. Why is math so hard? I don't know. Turn on the board and let's go. To the extreme, I'll rock a test like Einstein. Pick up the test and ace it like a squash drive. Stop. The first part of the lesson, when there's no base at all, it's to 10.
Now, exponential functions. When you're given a problem like this, the B tells vertical stretching or shrinking. The H tells you horizontal translation. Finally, the K tells you vertical translation. Now you know if you're given a problem, yo, we'll solve it. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby.
Now that the lesson has started, we're grabbing exponential functions and rocking.
This is the parent function for an exponential functions. This is how it looks on the graph. When you do transformations, you just transform the parent graph. While doing this, you set up a table of values and plug in the values in your equation. This is to figure out what the graph is.
Making them. You start with the parent function, then start with a point and translate it. Because k is 4, you need to move it up by 4 because this is the vertical translation. This is your horizontal asymptote. Because h is -3, you need to move it right by 3.
This is because it's horizontal translation. When h is negative, we move it to the right. Because b is 2, the equation stretches by 2. Because b is a vertical stretch. If there's a negative before b, the translation is flipped on the x-axis.
After do this, you have all your numbers and are ready to graph. Just connect the points that you assembled, and this is how you draw a function. When you are only given an equation, parent functions are just the original graph, and you have just translated it using the equation. Now on to analyzing the graph.
To find the domain, it's always all real numbers. To find the range, take into consideration the horizontal asymptote.
Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby.
Now we're going to talk about logarithmic functions. Take everything you know and throw it out the window, because they're the inverse of exponential functions. With the parent function, x is always the variable. If you're given a translation, it always follows x. This is the case if base 2 stays the same. This is what the parent function looks like. Like exponential functions, all you need to do is translate the parent function. Y equals log 2x minus 1 plus 3. To graph this equation, you move the equation to the right 1. Because h is -1, jumping up and down for a vertical translation, the k moves the graph up by 3. Use these methods to create your graph. Now on to analyzing the graph. And to take into consideration the vertical asymptote when looking at the range, you always have to remember that it's all real numbers.
Now you know how to create a translated graph using just your brain. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out our moves while my DJ revolves it. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby. Pre-calc, baby.
You just experienced the strength of log knowledge.